Hey guys, and we're the Darth Melds.
And we're definitely bringing you another lightsaber review. And what do we got for him this time, Darth Mel?
Satele Shan.
Satele. She's not a Steel, but she's Satele Shan. Yes, and she's a Grandmaster that was actually under Revan and Satele Shan. So that is super cool. This is the dual hilt. This is from Sabers, and we want to talk to you guys today about, is this worth the price tag? Darth Mel and I have only held it with the single saber. We do have the dual saber set, which is a Proffie 2.2 for electronics, and it is etched. There are 3 different variations. There's like a black, a chrome, and like a weathered chrome, and we'll show you guys which etched version we have today. So when you get it, it comes in this black box. And here's what she looks like.
Right.
So you can see that nice gray etched engraving. Comes with your 2 blades, charging cords, and of course the coupler. Obviously has the thin neck, lots of engraving throughout. This Proffie is pretty cool. It has LED lights in the pommel and the emitter, which is cool. So what is your overall feel of the saber? I feel like it's pretty heavy, feels nice. A little robust. Yeah, it feels like a solid metal hilt, right?
Yeah. But doesn't feel good to swing too much. It's okay.
It doesn't feel bad though. It's just a stick.
Heavy. But you said it's heavy yourself.
So my impression of this is it is probably a little bit fatter than I would like. You know how the Legacy sabers kind of have a little bit of an extra broad, fat kind of hilt? This feels a little bit chunky, which sounds surprising. Like if you look at the emitter, it almost looks like it's a little bit smaller, even though it's not. I would say if this was slimmed down, it would be preferred for me, but still very nice and I like it. But I would say it's a little bit chunky. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a chonko.
Yeah, it's a little bit husky. So that would be one thing I would say about it, but it doesn't take away from its very nice design. There's a look at the saber with the 2 pommel end caps off and the coupler that you have to attach. And it just takes those 6 screws and you take them off and all 6 will fit right here into each screw hole. So you would think to turn this hilt on, because it will not ignite, you would think you would take the end cap off the pommel and pull out the electronics, but that is not the case for the saber. There's just 1 screw that you undo. You definitely have to be careful because your buttons will fall out. And you have to grab those 3 as such. Once you remove that screw, you just pull out the end piece of the saber hilt, and here's your electronics exposed. This is a Proffie 2.2. They both have kill switches, and the unique thing about these sabers is that they have the LED lighting in the pommel and in the emitter. So I'll show you guys both that now. I'll turn the kill switch off.
I'm a Jedi. I will always try to help if I can. The Force.
I have to use gesture control to turn these on. So there's that emitter and pommel. Very nice.
Here's a look at the battery compartment when you take the battery out and your SD card. If you want to make any Proffie adjustments to sound fonts or things of that nature, if you have that particular skill. Here's a close look at the Saber core. Has a nice inscription, "May the Force be with you." See your board and SD card. This side has the Jedi symbol. And just some nice detail in this core. Your pommel LED. And to put the lower end saber back on, you line it up here, grab your pins, line those up, put your screw on, and just tighten it down. Now you can use the power button, the aux button, and all those things.
It is obvious that this contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force. Master Windu.
So I apologize, we ended up doing this saber video in chunks at different times. But here's that saber with the coupler added. Here's the pommel piece. You take those two off with 3 screws on each pommel end cap, and you apply the coupler with those 6 screws. Here's a look at the saber with the coupler attached as a staff. Nice looking hilt, very heavy duty. Alright, so here's the saber with the coupler installed. I kind of lowered the light just so you guys could see the emitter lights and pommel lights a little better. It's a little bit, again, more robust or kind of thick in the hand, but still feels pretty nice. You obviously can feel all this etching in the hand, which, you know, feels cool. Here we go. They should be on the same sound font.
Master Windu.
Let's look at another one.
My everlasting respect, Master.
That lightsaber was Luke's.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Guys, a close-up of that. I'll put some blades in, lower the light a little bit, and have you guys check that out. So it's actually a little bit deceiving. You would think that this would be the retention screw for the blade plugs right here. It's hard to totally see that, but there is small screws in there. But this is actually the screw for the blade plug. So it looks like there's just one right there that you have to take out. And this is a pretty cool blade plug. So that's what that looks like. All right, the blades are in and the lights are lowered.
Something inside me is always
So let me know what you guys think. Again, I think it's a little bulky. I do feel like there is a little bit of play in some of the handles and the screws. Alright, so let me give you my final thoughts on this lightsaber. I'll give you some positives and negatives. Obviously it has Proffie electronics with about 30 sound fonts. That is awesome. Everybody should own a Proffie if you are collecting lightsabers. All the inscription type detail is very nice. The finish is probably debatable. Some people may really like the finish that is kind of, you know, a worn look to it, and some people may not like that. They might want more of a clean finish. It is very heavy duty in metal, which is nice, but it is a little bit thicker than I would prefer. A little bit fatter, I would say, in the hand. Not quite legacy lightsaber style, but a little bigger than maybe you would like. The second kind of, I don't want to say negative, is there is no charging port for the battery, so you do have to take this core off and then take the battery apart. And there are several screws to make this attached with the coupler or putting the pommel caps back on. So there's a little bit of work that goes hand in hand with this saber. Overall, for $800, I think it's kind of a coin flip. $700, $600, it depends, because these things go all over the map on price. Personally, if I think you can get it for a good deal, I would recommend it. I wouldn't recommend the top end of this saber, and it all would depend on your style. If you like this wear that's kind of built into this saber. Please let me know what you think of this saber, and let me know what you think of the video. Please check out all their other videos. We love to hear your feedback. And as always, thank you from the Darth Mouse.
What is it? What's her name? Steel?
Satele.
Satele.
Satele Shan,
Satele.
Grand Master. All right, 3, 2.
Satele?
Satele.
Satele, okay.
Satele
All right.
Shan.
Alright. And detail it.
Here's an engraving of. We do. I'm just trying to gather my words better. I'm gonna kind of re-say that. So, we have held the single saber set. Does that even make sense?
We even held the saber set. Is that what you said?
We've held the single saber, and we do have the dual sabers, and we have not had a chance to check those out. So we're going to show those. Oh, what the heck am I
What
saying?
about the triple sabers?
It's triple D doing. Alright. What am I saying now?
I don't know.
Alright, guys. So we have. I don't want to say our guys. A whole bunch of guys.
Hey, guys.
So. I think I need to stop this and hit restart again. Is it Bastila Shan? I don't think it's.
It is Sean, yeah.
Oh, it is. And under Bastila Shan and Darth Revan, so that is